Dalvin, when you're going against a team that's so balanced between the pass and the run, what kind of a challenge does that present for you guys as a defense?
It's always a challenge going against a balanced team simply because they can run and pass the ball. So on first, second down, it's not going to be a guaranteed run. They could just air it out from the get-go or run screens and stuff like that. So it's going to be a little challenge. Just got to execute the calls that we get.
Have you seen much of them on tape?
I haven't watched a lot of them on tape yet. We're probably going to start doing that right after this. But I know they're very physical up front. They're going to try to get out there the whole game.
Dalvin, what do you remember from the last time y'all went to Fayetteville? Obviously, that was a really close game, I guess. What do you recall from that?
It was a physical game the whole game. It was just our defense came together and made some big stops in that game. And it was like a turning point for our whole team that season because we was coming off the Ole Miss loss. And we were just trying to prove that we were still contenders for the championship that year.
You guys are on this amazing run of non-offensive touchdowns, special teams or defense. Is this something that you guys are talking about? Is it encouraging for you, motivating you to get another one each and every game?
Yes, it's very motivating for us to get another one. We focus on getting turnovers practice every day. And when we go into the game and execute getting turnovers and getting touchdowns off of it, it just motivates us even more to go to the next game and the next and so on.
What did you see from Tim Williams? Came in the second half, really had a big half.
Him missing the first half, I knew it affected him a little bit mentally, like he was hurt about it, and he was keeping everybody motivated the whole first half of the game. And when he came in the second half, he just executed like he said he was going to and performed like Tim Williams always did.
Is the silver lining there that you can play half without him and still hold the team to, I think it was like 70 yards of offense?
I feel like it was a good thing because we have younger guys who could come in and execute just as good as the starters or the guys who've been here a longer time and stuff like that. So I'm happy that we have the depth that we do in every position on defense.
Particularly this point of the season, how important does that depth become?
I think it's very important because we have a long SEC stretch in the upcoming weeks, and we're going to need a lot more people to rotate in so more people can stay fresh throughout the whole season.
What have you seen from, I guess, Ryan Anderson's development? We've talked about him before, but, last year he was viewed primarily as a pass rusher, and that's sort of how he was utilized. Now, he's an every down player almost.
Ryan stepped up during the offseason. He's been working hard. He just didn't want to be seen as a pass rusher. When he'll come in and play the run, and sometimes even in the summer he'll try to just make somebody laugh and get in through technique and try to play a double team every now and again. But Ryan, he works hard. He tries to perfect every down, so he can be out there every first through fourth down. Doesn't matter what the scenario is, and he's going to work hard and give you everything he's got to stop the run or the pass.
How does he do with that three technique?
The three technique, he did pretty good when he was in there. He dropped down to one knee and split a double team and stuff, and we wasn't expecting it, but he played it pretty good when he was in there.
Delvin, you're one of the leaders of the team, and when a guy transfers mid-season, do you guys have to address that when the team didn't come up, and dealing with sort of the adversity of that?
Yeah, in fact, I guess we looked at it a little bit, but it was he felt like it was the best thing for him, so it was our old teammates, all we could do was support him in his decision. But we still have to focus on who's here now and just keep moving on and progressing as the season goes on.
So how much confidence has the defense really picked up, especially the past couple of games, really heading into this one?
Our defense picked up a lot of confidence, but we have to stay humble about it and just keep executing like we have in the past games, so we'll continue to have the outcome we had in these last couple of games.
How much of a vocal role have you seen Jalen Hurts taking in the locker room?
He's become a lot more vocal since he's been playing a lot more. Early on, he was kind of quiet because he was a freshman, still getting used to everything, but now he's a lot more vocal. He'll actually stand up and speak his mind rather than let somebody else say it, so he's a lot more vocal now than he used to be.
Do you think that's important for a quarterback to, be vocal with his teammates?
I think it's pretty important because if you're more vocal, I feel like it helps the offensive players trusting you more, and just on the field being more vocal, it helps you get the calls and stuff out more quicker and efficiently.
I think it'd be easy to, when you got the kind of stretch coming up, to think big picture, but the message around here is always just the next play, win that. How much does that help when you go into a run like this?
I think it helps a lot because you start thinking about the big picture. You're going to think about how sore you are, how fatigued you're going to get, and stuff like that. the negative thing's going to affect you a lot more. But if you think about this, the next play or this week, 1 week at a time, if you could execute this week, you don't have to worry about next week. And after you execute this week, you move on to the next week and execute that one. Just keep worrying about your execution week in and week out. You don't have to worry about the long stretch. It'll just go by in a flash.
Do you enjoy stretches like this? And when you're going up now against some of the best teams in the country, do you get more excited for these ones?
I enjoy it. I just like playing football. Just going against a good team, just to see where you're at, and all these good offensive linemen we go against, and I just like competition, and I enjoy it a lot, and just looking forward to it.
Last one? Anything? All right.